Time now for our Wednesday night panel to dissect some other big headlines from the day. Back with me in the studio, back from the top of the show, the Mirror's associate editor Kevin Maguire and journalist and broadcaster Emily Sheffield. Great to have you both in. Look, first up tonight, let's do a bit of politics and stay with a fairly heavy topic. More than half of the Conservative Party thinks Islam is a threat to the British way of life, a figure that is twice as high amongst Tories than it is the general population. Just a few days on from the row we've been having between Lee Anderson and Sadiq Khan. This is, according to a poll of just over about 500 Tory members by an organisation called Opinion. What does this tell us about the nature, I think, not only of the current Conservative Party, but about the state of debate at the moment, and that this topic has become so important, Kevin, that people want to poll on it?
Yeah, the same members did vote and land Liz Truss on us as Prime Minister, so you can see where they're coming from. They're not representative of the country as a whole, but it also explains why Rishi Sunak and other ministers will not say that what Lee Anderson said was racist and Islamophobic. I mean, all you have to do is look. If somebody said a Jewish mayor of London was controlled by Jewish extremists, you would immediately say that is anti-Semitic. Just look at what Lee Anderson said. It's clearly Islamophobic and racist. But the Prime Minister and the others are just falling over themselves not to say that. Well, so we've got ourselves tangled in semantics and words as ever in this battle, Emily, because I'm listening to what Kevin's saying, and I know quite a lot of viewers, and because I've seen what's happening online today, will be saying, but it's not racist, but it might be Islamophobic. But what is Islamophobic? People are really kind of trying to narrow down on this. But do you think...
Can we just explain one thing? There is Islam and there is Islamism. And these are two very, very different things. I personally would like to see the wording in that poll, because polls are often done with a political point to them. And this story first appeared in The Guardian, so it's being used to attack the Tory Party at a great moment. So, come on.
There is a problem. There is a problem with the Conservative Party and Muslim hatred. Let's not deny it.
No, that is not true, Kevin. You're accusing a whole party of being racist. That is like...
I said there was a problem in the party. Labour had a problem with anti-Semitism. I'm not denying that.
Can I just explain the difference between Islam...
Even-handed and objective about this.
You don't want me to explain the difference between Islam and Islam. Islam is a religion, and Islamism is a political ideology, a religious political ideology, which is often attracted to extremist behaviour, which includes Sharia law and other such things. You know that difference, but I would say an awful lot of people are conflating them wrongly. Yeah. And Muslims adhere to Islam. They do not adhere to Islamism. Yeah. And to be fair on Lee Anderson, I do not agree with what he said about conflating the mayor and saying that he was in control, because he hasn't got any proof of that. It's that he did say Islamism. He didn't say Islam.
He said Islamists. He's under the thumb of Islamists.
Yes, which are part of an ideological religious ideology, often aligned with extremism. I think an awful lot of people actually clearly don't know this difference.
So other people are pointing out, Kevin...
And also the whip was taken away, just as the whip was taken away in the Rochdale by-election, which is...
Did Paul Scully lose the whip over saying there were no-go areas in Tower Hamlets and Sparkhill? No, he didn't, actually. He has since apologised. I'll give him credit for that. But I live in Tower Hamlets in East London. There are 0 no-go areas because of that issue, and there's enough people in Birmingham who live in Sparkhill have said he was wrong there. Look, it keeps coming up. You can be in denial about the Conservative Party. There is a problem.
I'm sorry, and it's not come up as much as anti-Semitism, which was rocked through your party and is still going through your party.
It's not my party, I'm not a member. We had Boris Johnson mocking women in burqas, calling him post boxes and so on. Look,
there is nothing you can bring up that comes anywhere close to what absolutely infiltrated the Labour Party.
You can close your eyes, you can shut your ears, you can do it again, you can be in denial, you're mainstreaming and being an apologist for a terrible hatred of Muslims.
His whip has been removed. So at which point is anyone being... He immediately apologised and said, I'm sorry, this was taken.
I'm sorry. Look, it took a day, look,
is it the case that if you let a series of comments slide, that it starts to shift public perception about one specific religious group, even if they don't mean Muslims, even if they mean Islamists? Is it that is the issue, Emily?
No, I think education needs to happen, and it shouldn't be a political football game, which is what you're trying to turn it into.
Don't be silly.
And I think there should be much more education around the difference between Islam, Muslims, of which there are 1.9 billion Muslims in the world, and a great number here, I think it's 1.6 million, and those who follow Islamism, which is a political, religious ideology, and we should be free to attack that, criticise it, police it, keep it off our streets.
I think there are just over 3 million Muslims in Britain. It's about 5% or so of the population. I don't know why you're referring to the total around the globe as if you're somehow trying to give the impression there are more in the UK or whatever. I don't know why. It's a bit weird of you to do it.
Kevin,
but
come on.
You are in denial. You are in denial.
Muslims are 1.9 billion people in this world.
How many Christians? Do you want to give other religions as well? Do you want to run through them all? How many Hindus?
To point out that they are not the same as those who follow Islamism.
Let's talk about the man at the centre of this all, Lee Anderson. Where would we be without Lee Anderson? We wouldn't be having this debate, would we? The suspended MP has been overheard, meanwhile, bragging that he'll go wherever will win. He apparently made the comments while sinking double whiskies in the middle of the afternoon in a Commons bar after it was reported the Ashfield MP held private talks with the leader of Reform UK. And apparently it's not the first time he's held talks with a Nigel Farage-related political party. So amid all of this, was this all technically designed to allow him to defect to a different party, do you think, Kevin?
You'll assume there are more parties than Kate Moss. It was Labour not so very long ago. Then he goes to the Conservatives, and it looks like he is on his way to reform. It's all about him.
Yeah.
That is all about him. He is a huge publicity seeker. We're talking about him now. He will love it. He watches himself on TV. He plays himself on TV to other people. It's about him.
And that's the comments that we're hearing from the House of Commons bar, Emily, is sort of saying, I love the job. I'll just go wherever we'll win. I mean, what do you make of that?
I will win.
What do you think the public will make of hearing that?
Yes, is he saying wherever will win, as in which party will win, or where I will win?
He means him.
Yeah, but he doesn't say, he's not saying I will win.
No, but, well, you know...
I mean, because my thought is that
he speaks
there are a couple of parties who won't take him. I mean, the whip's been removed at the Tory Party. Would Labour take him on?
Don't be silly. A lot of his colleagues would like him to go. He's probably the most unpopular Conservative MP at the moment because he's completely derailed Rishi Sunak again. It's all about him. It's all about this row. Ministers are being embarrassed by not admitting that it is racist, Islamophobic, Muslim-hating, what he said. And they're getting really tied in knots now. He'll go off. If Reform want him, well, it'll tell us a lot about Reform. That's not pleasant.
Kevin Maguire, Emily Sheffield, been great to have you both in the studio. I would like a double whiskey after tonight's show. No doubt about Lee Anderson.